Look in the mirror. Are you happy with who you see staring back at you physically? Or are you 100% secure in yourself and your body? My whole life, I've always been the fat friend. I was chubbier than all the other kids, and even in high school, when I was extremely healthy, I always felt bad about myself. After high school, I gained a lot of weight. I had medical issues, the whole 9 yards. So I've always struggled with the issue of negative body images. Loving the body you are in is not just something that affects it's a one size. It's not a one size fits all. This issue stands for all types of body types, big, small, and in between. The feelings that you have about your body can not only affect your mental health and your viewpoints on yourself, but in severe cases, it can actually lead to eating disorders and even death. I'm torn on both sides because I have struggled with body image the whole time, my entire life. However, I do know how terrible it is to live with this day in and day out. My purpose is to encourage you to promote a healthy lifestyle and viewpoint on yourself, and to encourage you that if you are having issues, to reach out for someone for help, because you are more than a number. You are bigger than this. Men and women should understand exactly what body image is and the damaging effects that can come with negative body images. What can be done to prevent serious issues, as well as what can be done to instill a positive body view. So let's take a look first and see what body image is. Body image is so important. According to the National Eating Disorders Association, or the NEDA for short, body image is how you see yourself in the mirror, how you feel about your body, in your body. It can be negative or positive. If you have a positive body image, you have a clear and true perception of your shape, of your body. You are constantly comfortable in yourself, and you realize that size is just a number and it does not reflect who you are inside. However, by contrast, if you have a negative body image, you will have a distorted perception of your size. You feel that your size is a sign of personal failure, and you feel ashamed. It can happen to anyone of any size. Either one of these can, and that's why body image is so important to work on, and it should be talked about way more than it actually is. Eating disorders can actually stem from having negative body issues. It seems pretty obvious to say, but if you have a severely distorted body image, it can cause people to go to great lengths in order to fix that. In a 2015 article by Jean Petrocelli, she notes that a relationship between eating disorders is key as it relates to disruptions to body image. She says that patients with eating disorders live under the assumption that if they feel their sensations and feelings will last forever. These feelings of overwhelmingness and it's just daunting. It can lead them to develop an eating disorder, or it can even cause them to lead to suicide. So it's very serious. The Eating Disorder Hope website, which is dedicated to informing people about the dangers of eating disorders, agrees with that. It says it goes hand in hand with eating disorders. Restrictive eating and overexercising are often a first sign that someone is developing a eating disorder. The most common eating disorders are anorexia and bulimia. Anorexia results to incredibly low calories and low body weight. Bulimia is recurrent episodes of binge eating. They tend to feel disgusted and guilty after an episode, and it's also associated with purging, which is where you actually throw up after you binge eat. Since we now understand what body image is, let's see how we can change a negative point of view. Media plays a huge role in how people feel about their bodies and their body images. I mean, there's so many beautiful women and men out there that are physically fit and gorgeous, and it takes a toll on you. But Demi Lovato is one of the many celebrities that are being outspoken against the body issues. In her documentary, Simply Complicated, she was actually really fantastic. She admitted that she was bulimic. She's recovering bulimic. And she keeps herself accountable by actually telling her support system when she has an episode. Ashley Graham is another that is absolutely fantastic and is making strides in the fashion industry when it comes to plus size models. She actually was the first plus size model to land the cover of Sports Illustrated. And to some, that actually seemed like the magazine was glorifying fat, but to others, and especially to women that were plus size, such as myself, it felt just really great seeing someone out there that's similar in size to you that normally wouldn't be glorified like that. It was just it was really special. Um, and I think that does a lot for instilling a positive body image. Developing and modeling a positive body image is a great strategy to have, but of course that's 10 times easier to say than it is to practice. But it's something that we all should be aware of. We should examine our own attitudes and beliefs about food, weight, body image, etc. Identifying these attitudes actually gives us an idea of what we need to work on the most. The NEDA claims that identifying your unhealthy attitudes towards these topics can actually give you an idea of what you need to work on changing your outlet. Such as, think about why do you edit photos of yourself before you post them online? How does it make us feel? What kind of message is it sending, and why do we do it? We obviously do it because we feel the need that we need to look a certain way, but why? Why do we need to do that? Don't criticize your own shape. Self-criticizing leads to the thought that our appearance is actually more important than who we are as an individual, and that's just simply not true. If someone needs help, or if someone's you think they're going to go too far, reach out to them. The NEDA's website is great, and they have a number to a hotline on there that you can contact, as well as support groups, as well as research studies, information on finding and receiving help if you just don't know where to start. Also a great one launched by Lori Sashi in the beginning of this year, February 26th of this year. It was an 8-week texting program called Text to Be Well Positive Body Image Program. It's currently $25, but it's a great option if you do not want to go and physically talk to somebody face to face. In conclusion, body image is something that we generally not taken very seriously. However, as we can see, it's potentially life-ending. Body image is extremely important as it can cause eating disorders and people to feel helpless. However, there are positive role models out there for people who struggle, methods of changing your way of thinking, and plenty of help and resources. If you or someone you know or love is suffering from body image issues, reach out to them. As someone who suffers from these issues, I can tell you that kindness means the world because you never know what someone is going through. Thank you.